Compare LeBron James and Michael Jeffrey Jordan's post. What's good, YouTube? It's boy Torso Man. If you got, we're gonna be comparing their post game interviews. This is gonna be the final part. I also got some videos in here that y'all gonna like, so make sure to stay tuned to the end of it. I have 2 videos requested from the comment section. Let's get right into this. 2012, I think, or 13. I don't know.
LeBron, you paid a price to be a great jump shooter. How happy are you that you paid that price?
Like Spo said, first of all, I want to give a lot of credit to the San Antonio Spurs. First-class organization. They pushed us to the limit. I work on my game a lot. Throughout the offseason, I put a lot of work into it.
I want to say is I noticed with the Heat interviews, it looked like LeBron was like definitely had better responses for sure. Like his PR was Hall of Fame. It was just that 2016 finals, boy. I don't know about that one.
And to be able to come out here and the results happen out on the floor is the ultimate. It's the ultimate. I'm lost for words.
LeBron, you are constantly faced with the din of noise from the outside, scrutiny and pressure. How, when everybody is...
I also remember y'all telling me to peep the questions that they asked. So, I'm sorry, I gotta go back. I want to know the question. I just want to know the question. Don't punch me, please.
You paid a price
to become a jump shooter. How does it feel? Dang, I ain't gonna lie. Has Jordan ever got a question like that before? Asking him about like his development in the league. You paid a price to become a jump shooter. This came after his series in the Cavs, right? Because weren't he just letting him shoot back in the day?
Everybody is coming at you. Do you keep your head and LeBron, you are constantly faced with the din of noise from the outside, scrutiny and pressure. How, when everybody is coming at you, do you keep your head and perform at the level you do?
Let's see what he says for this one.
Listen, for me, I can't worry about what everybody say about me. I'm LeBron James from Akron, Ohio, from the inner city. I'm not even supposed to be here.
LeBron, the PR went away mid-interview? See, I was saying this because I literally had an interview up that had that quoted. I'm LeBron from Akron, Ohio. I was like, yo, I gotta react to this. But he said it in this video. So I'm a little surprised. I thought he was gonna pull out a PR response, but he didn't.
That's enough. Every night I walk into the locker room, I see a number 6 with James on the back. I'm blessed. So what everybody say about me off the court don't matter. I ain't got no words.
I ain't gonna lie though, that was not a PR response, but that wasn't a selfish one either. I don't have a problem with that response he had. It was definitely a more confident type approach, bro. Like, you know, in 2K you got your selection. He gained plus 10,000 fans, but the team chemistry stayed the same.
Congratulations, LeBron. Shane Battier.
Hey, that was a good little video. Let's go to the next one. For context, this video came from the comment section. Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen, I think, had one of their worst games. And this is their reactions to it.
I play like doo-doo. That's simple.
Bad.
I made some free throws down the stretch. Other than that, you know, they did it without me tonight.
It was an ugly game for us.
They did without me tonight. Has LeBron ever said that? Yo, that's funny. That is actually funny. This is the GOAT? Nah, I ain't gonna lie. He just gave more GOAT points for this. I ain't gonna lie. Am I tripping or is this glaze? I think he deserves more GOAT points.
I play like doo-doo. That's simple. I made some free throws down the stretch. Other than that, you know, they did it without me tonight.
Jordan chose the option to get the plus 10 team Kim. LeBron chose the plus 10,000 fans.
It was an ugly game for us. Nobody shot the ball well. And we've already gave ourselves names in the locker room.
I'm doo-doo. He's
Scotty defaulted to the team Kim doing one.
So,
Nah, bro. Dang, how did they become rivals, bro? How did they go from this to beefing though?
I'm about to leave after that one.
Yo, he said, "I'm dude. Yo, this is the GOAT, man. Let's go to the next one." Oh, that was refreshing. Pause. Let me stop. Let me chill, bro. I only said that because, bro, that's what y'all be spamming in the comments. Yo, Tori Sava, it's so refreshing. Yo, I love y'all in the comments, but, bro, it's just be funny sometimes because it's consistent. But I really appreciate the support, though, all jokes aside. Let's get into the post-game LeBron James emotional.
Does it bother you that so many people are happy to see you fail?
Absolutely not. But at the end of the day, all the people that was rooting on me to fail, you know, at the end of the day, they got to wake up tomorrow and have the same life that they had before they woke up today.
Yo, I don't know what option he picked with this one. This might have been, was this plus 10,000 fans? This definitely wasn't team chemistry.
You know, they got the same personal problems
Plus 10 ego? I don't know.
they had today. You know, and I'm going to continue to live the way I want to live and continue to do the things that I want to do with me and my family and be happy with that. So, you know, they can get a few days or a few months or whatever the case may be on being happy about not only myself, but the Miami Heat not accomplishing their goal. But, you know, they got to get back to the real world at some point.
Yo, he chose plus 10 ego in this one. Plus 10 personal brand. He said, this is, yo, LeBron's PR team needs to step it up. I'm not going to lie. Because what are they telling him to say? We got Larry Bird took shots at MJ, and we got MJ's response. So we're going to see what Jordan says. Let's see if he keeps it classy or if he really bites back.
Earlier today on Showtime, in an interview with Quinn Buckner, Bill Laimbeer strongly criticized Michael Jordan, as we just mentioned a moment ago, in explaining why the Pistons walked off the court in last year's playoff before the game ended. Laimbeer upset, he said, with Jordan's harsh statements about Detroit players prior to the start of their playoff series last year. Now here's Laimbeer, a piece of what he had to say, followed by Jordan's response.
Who is he? I mean, all he does is play basketball. In the world, he's this big.
Yo, off rip, who is he? Laimbeer went straight to the shots.
I mean, he may be up there because he has publicists and media and pumping him up, but as a individual, down-to-earth, heart person, he has. I mean, who is he? Who cares about him?
See, this is the thing. This is the difference, bro. This sounds like Dylan Brooks with LeBron, but nowadays, though, it's not the same. I mean, Brooks was bumping LeBron and pushing him, but Laimbeer is legit like trying to hurt this man on the court. So it's a little different, bro. Like Brooks has the talk of Laimbeer, but he's not moving like Laimbeer though. Like, so his words, when Laimbeer say this, if y'all don't know him, bro, he's serious.
It's a guy with an opinion. Everybody's got their opinion. You got an opinion, I got an opinion, Bill Laimbeer's got an opinion, and it's going to be totally different at certain times. So it doesn't bother me to see other people give their opinions about certain things. If you're going to ask me my opinion, I'm going to give it to you. But it doesn't bother me as a person in terms of what I have to do in the basketball court. I'm going to go out and I'm going to play. And I'm aware of what his opinions are, but it's not going to affect the way I live.
Yo, he's too Hall of Fame, bro. Literally. He is too Hall of Fame. Who is it? Yo, is that UNC PR team right there working? Must be, because St. Mary Vincent PR team ain't hitting the same. We got post-game LeBron James after Game 6 win in Boston. This is when, 2012 East Finals. I thought this was another one. Do I want to watch this one? I don't think this is the wrong one. Not what I expected. What's this one? Yeah, we can watch it because we got both two like random games. Let's get right to it.
LeBron, your teams have struggled in this building over the years in the postseason. How nice was it to come in here and put on a performance like that in a must-win game?
45, 15, and 5. He snapped.
Well, you just said it was a must-win game for us to continue our season, and I'm happy that we was able to put together a complete game for the first time this series. We was close in game one. We played really good in game one, but since then we hadn't played a really complete game like we're capable of doing it. So, that's what I'm more excited about than anything, that we finally put a 48-minute game together, and it allowed us to win this game again that we had to have.
Do you feel this was your best playoff performance?
No, I don't know. I haven't really. I haven't watched the film or anything like that. I just try to make plays for our team throughout the whole game. As long as I was on the court, I wanted to make plays, both offensively and defensively, to give ourselves a chance to win. So, I think I did that tonight.
Did you come in feeling like this?
This is what I would say. I feel like both of them are being real, though. And what I mean by that is, I think both of them are generally saying how they feel. Because when I watched the other one, like the Pittigo, like when he was on the Heat, LeBron was on the Heat, he gave his teammates credit for sure. I feel like that 2016 post-game interview though was just off. But but he's showing his true self obviously. Like he's not sugarcoating. That's what I'm saying, bro. His PR team needs to step it up, cause like, let me stop. But no, I respect that though. At least, even though LeBron is saying some crazy stuff, bro, he's at least not really sugarcoating how he feels, bro. Cause that 2011's finals, when he said the thing about they had to live the same life, it's probably really how he felt about that. And just like this right here, his teammates giving him credit, it's probably how he felt about that really for real. Like it's a complete game. But the 2016 one though, like, did he bring up Kyrie Irving's shot at all? Oh no, like did he bring up the Kyrie shot, or his teammates at all? Not just Kyrie shot. Or am I tripping? Y'all let me know.
It was the kind of game you had to have. I'm not saying you kind of pre-planned this, but did you feel like you would have to have this kind of game?
Well, in an environment like this, you want to have a big game. I wanted to be there for my teammates no matter what was going on throughout the course of the game. So, like I said, I'm happy I was able to make some plays, both offensively and defensively to help us win this game. This was a gut check for us. And it's good to see how we was able to bounce offensively in the course of the game. So, like I said, I'm happy I was able to make some plays, both offensively and defensively to help us win this game. This was a gut check for us. And it's good to see how we was able to bounce back after that loss, after that Game 5 loss at home.
What's it feel like when you're out there dominating a game like that? And when was the last time you felt that way?
The last time?
You just try to, keep the pedal going, keep the pedal down, and just continue to be aggressive. I felt like I was aggressive from the opening tip, and the guys kept continuing to find me, and I tried to keep it going.
Yeah, plus 10 team Kim right here. So was it after that 2011, bro? Yeah, you could definitely tell LeBron came into the league and he really had to like mature for sure. It makes sense though, bro. This man was in the league for so long, but like I feel like that's why you can't really give him the GOAT status. Like, yeah, he like improved and stuff with certain things, but at the same time, I still don't feel like he probably went to the league when he was just too young, bro. Actually, like it's kind of like he was really good, obviously. But I really think I do see it though if he went to college, and because just the way it went, bro. Like even looking at his stats, he had to get better at shooting a little bit, and then not only that, his post-game interview maturity is getting better in this 2012, 2013. It's getting a little better. He obviously has at some points, but man, it might have really been a difference for Jordan for going to college.
I felt like that a few times, in this postseason. It's a great feeling to be in when you feel like everything you put up is going in, and but you can never let go. You can never let it die down or anything like that. You got to continue to put pressure on the defense.
But Carmelo went to college though, right? So I feel like you don't. How would y'all say Melo is? Melo, was he team first in his post game interviews? I don't really know, or just in general. Let me know.
And I was able to do that.
All right, so. That's the last LeBron one. We got one more one from MJ. Y'all let me know how y'all feeling. Right, for me right now, I see the main difference, bro, in this interview is like, I can't say because I don't really know, but it's almost like Jordan matured quicker before LeBron did. When it comes to his game, playing basketball, his responses to the interviews, just little other things too. Like, I feel like he matured earlier. But I feel like I'm wrong to say that, though, because I don't really know. But that's just you know what I'm saying? Just like MJ said, we all got our own opinions. Let's get into this one. What? Bad? Let's put this on 1.25.
He got 38 points, 13 rebounds, and I saw you selling popcorn at halftime. Michael Jordan with 38 points tonight. Michael, when you were in Chicago, when Chicago was in Boston just last Wednesday night, there was an article in a Boston newspaper that said that you were perhaps underplaying your injury and you might have a career-threatening injury on that left foot. Tell us how it felt. Obviously, you can perform well tonight.
Well, I was very fortunate to have 6 days off. Hurting the foot in New York, I was very tentative mentally because it was my injured foot since '85, and I didn't want to take any, any risk. So I was.
Hold on, I can't even hear it. Bro, I barely heard that, so I know y'all barely heard that. What?
Your injury, and you might have a career-threatening injury on that left foot. Tell us how it felt. Obviously, you can perform well tonight.
Well, I was very fortunate to have 6 days off. Hurting the foot in New York, I was very tentative mentally because it was my injured foot since '85, and I didn't want to take any, any risk. So I was very cautious with it. And I guess the reason that I really missed Boston, it was mentally. I was not prepared. I had to get myself confident that the injury is improving, and I was ready to come back. And I think the doctors and Chip and coach really helped me out mentally.
You know, your former coach here, Doug Collins, said at one point in the ball game, you'd had a pretty good first half, but he says, I see the look in Michael's eyes, look out, and then you really lit it up in the third quarter. Did you get a feeling that came to you that you were feeling pretty good? There was a little bit more spring in your step.
Yeah, I was more or less Doug's, I mean, a lot of times I try to feel my situation through the game, and, the first half I felt pretty good, and I felt really good, and my shot was falling very well, and I turned it on a little bit in the second half. I really felt good.
You know, Michael, you and Scotty so much set the tone for this team, and I don't think it's ever more evident how much more confident Scottie Pippen is on the floor when you're out there, where he doesn't have to do the brunt of the work, but yet you're there to be the main guy, and then he steps in, and I just saw such a different person than I saw in Boston the other night.
Yeah, we have a tendency, we've been playing together for a while now, and we take the pressure off each other, and I guess I wasn't there in Boston to take some of the pressure off.
See, I wanted to pause it before and say something like this is a chance he can show his maturity, you know what I'm saying, but the GOAT always steps in and steps through. He said we always leave the pressure off each other. But then he went to...
So he felt kind of lonely, I guess. But today he played extremely well, and I was able to take some pressure off of him as much as he's taking the pressure off of me.
Michael, interesting part of that question to me about Scottie Pippen, obviously a great player. Does it bother you a little bit as the leader of this team that your team struggles so badly when you're not in the ballgame? They seem to really mentally collapse, at least when you're out a short period.
Yeah, but you have to realize that this team, I've been playing with this team for 7 years now, and anytime you miss a player, you kind of disrupt that rhythm a little bit, that continuity. And every time I miss one game, somehow the chemistry is kind of imbalanced, and it's only one game. If it was 2 or 3 games, I think this team could find a rhythm to play with, but very fortunately, it's only...
Yo, he snaps, bro. He picks Team Kim every time. This is the maturity I'm saying, bro. Like, I don't know, because I feel like LeBron, even though he feel like, as I said earlier in the video, I respect that they both saying how they feel, but I don't really know that for real, but it feels like it, because Jordan is very consistent with this thought process. It's better to be this way anyways for your teammates, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Jordan, yeah, could come on here and give himself the credit more, but why? He don't need it. You know what I'm saying? He always passes it to his teammates, bro. And this is like good leadership, I feel like, bro. You're empowering your teammates.
In one game, and when I do come back, we kind of get that rhythm back quickly.
Celtics in here tomorrow night.
It's going to be a tough game. We've seen that.
I'm sorry for pausing so much, too, but, like, now I'm seeing this. Why does Scotty talk about Jordan? Is it really because of the Last Dance? That was probably like the only time he's probably said something about Scotty, bro. Probably. I don't know. Y'all let me know.
They can play well, especially at home, and Reggie Lewis is going to be a tough battle.
How's your foot now? Does it hurt right now?
No, I don't feel any pain, and I think that was one of the reasons that I did come back. I talked to Doug before the game, and I told him that if I felt any pain, I wouldn't play, and I felt really good.
Are you bionic?
Well, he puts the rust theory right out the window. I mean, when you take 6 days off, you're not supposed to play like this. I mean, this guy, is incredible. Michael, you're amazing.
I was worried about my physical
yeah, I can tell.
Maybe it's the shoes.
Could be.
Michael Jordan, 38 points tonight.
Maybe it's the shoe. It could be. And then y'all start throwing him lobs for his shoe bread? Nah, this man's tough.
13 rebounds, and his foot isn't bothering him now. That's good news for everybody in Chicago. You see everybody breathing with a sigh of relief. Michael, thanks for joining us here tonight.
Thank you.
I ain't gonna lie. I thought the NBA, like, be going crazy with LeBron, bro. Yo, the way they treat Jordan is a completely different story. It's like every other question but it's because of what he's producing on the court, though. It's like you have no option. Right? You have no option but to glaze, because that's what he's just doing so good. He's just being him. But y'all let me know how you feel about this. This is the last interview video. So make sure y'all spam this like button up. I'm going to think of some more MJ Jordan ideas or even just basketball ideas in general. I'm not going to keep it MJ Jordan. Y'all know. I said MJ Jordan. MJ LeBron. Y'all know how we do with this channel. But I got a good video idea later. I'm going to post it. I think y'all going to like it. We going to see. Hope all y'all have a blessed day. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and hype the video if you enjoyed this. It's your boy Tori Salma, and I'm out.